Well, most of y'all know I did a vlog about the shooting and basically killing the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thomson. Well, as I said, when I die, my daughter's going to flip out when she looks at my YouTube channel. She's going to flip out because nobody expects a nice, upstanding 69-year-old man into things that I'm into. There's a guy, Occupy Democrats, I don't know what that is. Basically, there is some information that have come up about this guy. This you got to hear.
Frat boys playing Monopoly during spring break. I'm going to unpack that multi-level, multi-layered fraud in just a moment. But first, let's look at why United Healthcare was under investigation by the U.S. Senate. According to the New York Times, last fall, the majority staff of a Senate panel released a scathing report of insurers' refusal to pay for care for older people who have suffered falls or strokes. And in that report, United Healthcare
Let me stop. If you have Medicaid, Medicare, dual plan, United Healthcare, you're in great shape. But I've said this before. Everybody's targeting United Healthcare. I can target all insurance. All insurance is the same, buddy. But I want to hear about this Brian Thomson guy.
In particular, was cited for a surge in denials for what is called post-acute care. Under United's system of prior authorization, the report found, the denial rate for post-acute care increased to 22.7% in 2022 from 10.9% in 2020. And since Thomson climbed the ladder of success at United Healthcare by institutionalizing a rising rate of denial of coverage. So people did not get the coverage or medical care they needed, but at least United Healthcare made a ton of money. Here is just one example of the millions of dollars.
This guy can project his voice, I'm sure. He doesn't need a mic. That mic he's got is cheap. I wonder where he got it from, a flea market? I don't like his mic at all. It doesn't sound good coming through the speaker.
That can be at stake in the denial of coverage of just one person.
He states that it's not medically necessary treatment.
That was an internal phone call between two United Healthcare workers. They're laughing about denying someone's insurance claim. We're ProPublica, a nonprofit newsroom, and we investigated. The person they're laughing about is Chris McNaughton. He was in college when he was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, a chronic autoimmune disease. It took him a really long time to find meds that put his disease into remission, but when he finally did, United flagged Chris's case as a high-dollar account. Ultimately, United said it wouldn't pay for his medicine because it was not medically necessary.
When I started that treatment, I think I had literally failed every other ulcerative colitis medication, so it would almost seem that it was the very definition of medically necessary, and then nothing else had worked.
When United turned down Chris's claim, his medical bills were running nearly $2 million a year. So,
guys, these are good. Let me tell you about these potato skins. We used to have a TGIFs in Charlotte. I don't think we do anymore. They went out of business or moved or whatever. If you have not had potato skins, now this is fried crap's what it is. It's just fried crap. But get a potato skin with a little bit of potato in there that's got a little bit of cheese and some sour cream, some herbs. Good eating. Guys, he hasn't talked about Brian Thomson. I understand this guy, I don't know. His wife Paulette was in one house and he was living in another house. I don't know what that's all about. When you are in a situation of angering people, we've had presidents with basically have angered people and had assassination attempts. Donald Trump, for one, which I wonder about that. I still think it was fake, and all that was set up. But I'm not going there with him. It's really easy to target an insurance company when the CEO is shot and killed because it's big news. I mean, holy cow, it's big news. United Healthcare people cannot say nothing at all about it. I mean, I called United Healthcare and I was saying, sad news about your CEO. She didn't say nothing back about nothing. She kept right on what she was talking about. Because they've been told that if it's heard, they're fired. You're out the door. Goodbye. You don't talk about the CEO at all, period. Now imagine they've got a gag order on all United Healthcare workers. The whole thing is that, and what is this? Murder, let me see, murder of insurance CEO.
Welcome to iHip News. Today I would like to discuss with you the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thomson. And first and foremost, what's so shocking about it? It's on video, it's clearly targeted, it's some sort of, execution that was intended, premeditated, etc. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. What horrible.
You know something I'm getting ready to say? I might be changing my mind about older women. This woman is hot. Now, it looks like her face, I'm not sure what she's had done to her face, but she's got a rocking body for what I see. She'd be a lot of fun. Who is she? I've Had It channel. I like her. I could look at her all day long. She looks good in them jeans.
Horrible thing to happen. I'm sure he was some CEO of a healthcare company, etc. And then, obviously people start investigating who he is, what his job is, and the online response to this death has been really, really surprising.
It has been very surprising. A lot of people are all for it, which is really weird. I'll say this, we live in a wild, crazy country that people actually are glad he was shot and killed. That's sad. I mean, it is really sad. But everybody's targeting United Healthcare because he's the CEO that got shot and killed. Let's investigate all insurance companies. They're all the same. I've had horrendous problems with insurance when I was younger. Now that I have Medicaid and Medicare, I'm in great hands. United Healthcare and I are good friends. I love them. I do. I mean, if I can get Walmart and FedEx to kind of get together. The problem right now is that FedEx somehow or another is screwing up Walmart's orders. And Walmart's so big that you can't get a hold of anybody to get any answers. Back to insurance. I've told my stories about pre-existing conditions. It used to frustrate the hell out of me. I could not, but this is the gospel truth too. Something happened to me, and I was going to the doctor, and they said, your insurance company will not cover it. I said, what do you mean? And it's a pre-existing condition. We're sorry. I had one insurance company send me a bill for $1,500. I didn't know what that was about. It was what they did not cover because of this, and this. When you're young, when you're really, really, really young, health insurance still to this day needs to improve. It's not just United Healthcare, it's all health insurance needs to improve. It really does. And some of these people have to pay high premiums, but sometimes their companies basically have free health care and stuff like that with insurance. I will say this. I knew nothing about this guy, this Thompson dude. I knew nothing about him at all. At all. I don't wish anybody did. I'm sorry, but I don't. Now, when my dad died, I was happy that he died, but I didn't wish him to die. Well, maybe I did. My dad was a trip. To this day, I don't like my father. Never have and never will. Alive or dead. I just don't respect the man at all. So I'm going to end this Brian Thomson thing. More things are coming out now. Oh my God. It's all over YouTube. CNN and Chris Cuomo a hass at Americans' glee over... Yeah, and what's wild is that I've read, and my thing about Brian Thomson, I read all the comments, and people are overjoyed that he got shot and killed. Wow! Now that's a dude that was not liked. Oh my God. So I'm going to watch some more of this. Guys, you've got to, this is unbelievable. I've never seen nothing like this in my life, that people are happy he was shot and killed. That's sad. Peace, guys.